Says you're live. I'm here.
I am live. Are you there, Marko?
You're live?
I'm live.
I'm here. Are you here?
I'm here, buddy. I am here.
Sick.
This is amazing. All right. So just some quick notes up front. I'm joined here by Edmar in our live stream. We're using this really cool StreamYard software to do this. So this is the first time that we've done StreamYard to streaming Twitch and YouTube. So, you know, there's a lot of firsts happening today. This is one of them. Hi, Edmar.
Hey, man. I am watching. I see we're live on YouTube.
And hi.
Hold on.
Hi.
Hold on.
I see Twitch also.
Okay.
So at the moment, let me just explain.
Yep.
We're co-streaming at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm streaming on Marko 3D. Dave is streaming over on. I just saw your avatar. Dave is streaming over on NVIDIA.
Yep.
And we're going to be coming together, talking about a few things, and then going our separate ways.
Marco's doing the intro.
And then coming together.
And everybody can hear him on my stream, I hope. All right. Marko.
And I can hear you. Yes.
Everybody can hear each other. This is already great. All right. So if you can see the window I have up here, we're doing something absolutely insane today, but amazing. It's a first. We're going to be doing a Omniverse USD layer-based live sync Machinima workflow. Now, we do have a product called Machinima, and technically we should probably be using that, except that the new version of Create dropped last night, and it's got some new toys in it, so we're going to be using that instead. For future broadcasts, we'll be using Machinima for Machinima stuff, but it's all the same. You can use Machinima, and you're going to see all the same buttons and tools and everything like that. So as you can see by this diagram here, I am in not so sunny Florida at the moment. Marko is down there, down under, mate, in Australia. And so just to kick this off, Marko is an awesome streamer. He's a blender extraordinaire, and love watching his videos. Funny guy. You should definitely like, rate, comment, subscribe, do all the things to his channels. And Marko, who are you?
I'm Marko. I am just a Blender YouTuber, but I'm starting to delve more into not only Blender, but the Reallusion, but more into Omniverse. So Dave and I have been working, geez, how long now? Feels like for ages.
At least a week.
At least a week, absolutely. Where we've been working on animated short films, and we're kind of just just building up gloriousness, I would say.
Yeah.
Just really showcasing what the tool can do.
Yeah, and it's important to say that Marko's still getting his feet wet with Omniverse and USD workflows. He will attest that it's kind of a different animal. Kind of got to get your head around how it works, but once you start to understand, you start to see the power that it unlocks and the ultimate flexibility of a USD workflow, and especially when you're working with layers. So if I may add a quote here from my dear friend Alberto Arenas, who is possibly watching right now, that this is the first ever Omniverse USD layer-based multi-user, multi-tool, multi-continent, live connected workflow collaboration simulcast in the history of the Earth. So I thought that was poignant. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So we're going to be going through and doing this workflow, but what would be really cool, since we're working live sync to an Omniverse Nucleus server in the cloud. Right now, that's in closed beta, but we would love to hear from you if you want to use it, how you want to use it. Compelling use cases might just get you an invite. So what would be great to do is open up two tabs, one for Twitch or YouTube for me, one for YouTube for Marko, and then just dock those bad boys right next to each other. And what you're going to see is we're going to be working independently. We're going to be working collaboratively, but independently for about the first half of this. And then when we get in the second half, and that's where we're going to start doing some live collaboration, and you're going to see some magic unfold before your eyes, if that makes sense.
So I might just throw in, so the NVIDIA Omniverse stream will be primarily NVIDIA Omniverse. What are the chances? Where over on my stream, I'll be Blender, I'll be Reallusion's iClone, and also Omniverse. So it's going to be good. We're going to come together, split away, come together, split away, come together.
Precisely that. Now, to just add a little more color there, I'm going to be in Omniverse mainly doing like layer setup and how to set up the infrastructure for the project so that you can work non-destructively, which is a huge feature of working in USD. I might be in 3D Max doing a little prop work. If there's time, I'll show this crazy mocap to USD scale workflow that I've developed, but there probably won't be, but I'm going to put it in there. And then Marko, as he said, is going to be doing some prop work in Blender, setting that up to the server. He's going to be doing some character work in iClone, sending that up to the server. He's going to connect live and show that live connection from iClone to Nucleus. And then he's going to be in Create down here doing some sequencer work and stuff like that. And anyway, we'll just kind of talk through it as we go. That said, Marko, let's go ahead and I'm going to mute you on my stream. You mute me on your stream.
Okay.
And we're going to go and do our thing. Oh, I should say to the viewers real quick, you're going to want to mute one of the YouTube channels. So if you want to see how, I'm structuring layers or whatever, then go ahead and mute Marko. If you want to see the fun stuff Marko's doing in Blender and stuff like that, then you're going to mute me. And we'll come together here in a few. So Marko, good luck.
Nice.
Good luck. Have fun, my man.
See you later.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Okay. So it's just us. All right. So in the course of this demo here, I'm going to be talking about USD layers, payloads, and references. Now, payloads, layers, and references, they're just USD stages. Hey, look what I forgot to do. All right.
Good old Fedor.
Yeah. The layers, payloads, and references, they are just USD stages. A USD stage, USD has its own nomenclature for things. USD stage is a 3ds Max scene, a Maya scene, right? It's just a file. And what's awesome about working with USD, and I love so much, is that these files kind of stack together like Russian dolls. So you start with one, you put it inside the other, you put it inside the other. But at no point are you actually working destructively if you set it up right. And so that's what we're going to be doing today, is setting that up. So layers, payloads, references, they're just functions of a USD stage. And it just depends on how you use them and what you want to do. And the way that we're showing you today is just a way you can do it, but like there's ultimate flexibility in how you want to set yours up. But it's good to kind of follow along. So what I'm going to be showing you is like a basic layer structure for a prop where we have the connected USD from like Blender, and then we're going to have an edit layer on top, and I'll explain that. And then kind of the same deal for characters with the addition of adding payloads for the scale anims. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So here I have Create. The new Create just dropped today. Oh, Edmar's going to kill me if I don't mention. Download Omniverse Launcher, Google search, you're going to find it, no problem. Once you have it installed, go ahead, install Create, Machinima, Nucleus, all these cool, fun tools, sorry. And then go ahead and open up one of them and get to work here. Ah, perfect. Software changes are required. Love it. All the things coming together.
Ignore it.
Okay. And we're using the new version of Create 3.1, 2022.3.1 dropped today, and it's got some cool stuff. So that said, Marko's going to finish way ahead of me, but that's okay. I'll just keep him on his way. So here's the top level project. I have my assets, my scenes, and my stages. So the way it goes is in the assets folder, and just look at my props, I have, the Blender stuff that Marko's pushing out, InfraWorks, which doesn't currently have a connector, but there is an InfraWorks asset in there. So I just put it in there. I have something from Max, and then a whole bunch of stuff from Sketchfab. And if you don't know, there's this asset stores beta here tab. And you click on that, and we have some live connection into Sketchfab and TurboSquid and Reallusion Actor Core. And you just kind of come in here, you search for the thing you want, and there's just a whole bunch of free assets you can use. So you should not be wanting for content there. Anyway, so Marko's working on this sci-fi ship right now in his Blender side. So what I'm going to do is I have this new stage, like I said, and I am going to just take that sci-fi ship that he's already exported it'll probably re-export here. And I'm going to drag that into my layer panel as a layer. And oh, that does not look amazing. But we're gonna fix it. All right. So first of all, when you open Create, your stage is going to look like this. In fact, it'll look like this. And what you should do, what nobody does, but I always say, well, some people are starting to, is you split out your layer panel and your stage panel so you can see what you're working with here. We can see that I'm working in this root layer and that I've added this Star Wars transport ship as a sublayer to my root layer. Now you see this green box that says authoring layer. Your authoring layer is the layer that's being written to. So anything I add, anything I change is going to be recorded in this root layer. And this is why working with layers is so awesome, because Marko can change this, can change his transport ship all day long, re-export. I'll get a fetch when he does that, and but he's not going to be overriding any changes I'm making, because I'm working in what's called an overlayer, which I'll show you in a second here. So first of all, we see that he's working in Z up, my stage is in Y up. So if I click root layer here, come down and change Y to Z, that's better. I can see that the materials here could probably use some love. By the way, I have my default light set, so there is no light in the scene. So if you set your light to default light, you'll see whatever's there. I'm going to hide the grid. And we have this materials 01, which I've already created, but I'll just show you how I did that. So I create, right-click in your content, wherever you want this to live. And I'm going to call this one Material 02. This is awesome because this will allow me to, there it is. Okay, that made me nervous. This is going to allow me to create different versions of materials for this same thing while Marko's working on it. Hey, do you see that? There's a fetch. Marko just updated this ship. So before I drag that in, I'm going to go ahead and fetch the changes that he made, and he's going to ring me on Discord any moment here, possibly. All right. So now I've dragged in my materials 02 layer, which is sitting on top again of the transport ship, and I'm going to double click on that to make that my authoring layer. So now any change that I make to this is going to be fed into that layer. So what do I want to change? Well, let's say this panel here is looking a little in need of some metal. So I'm going to... Hey, Marko, welcome back, buddy. I'm just doing some material overs here on your fancy spaceship that I saw you just exported. I'm doing good. Oh, haha, I need to unmute. Hey.
Hey.
Hi. All right, man. So I saw your update come in. I got the fetch. Cool. Notified on the fetch, which updated your base layer. And now what I'm doing is I'm just applying materials to that, and showing everyone how the overs work. So
yeah, right.
So in the interest of keeping this party moving, unless you want, no, because we're in the middle and your viewers are going to be confused. So why don't you just jump in and start doing characters, and then I'll jump over to the characters.
Do you want to do the fetch thing and fix up the materials?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now. We already saw the fetch. So yeah, if you want to do it live, if you want to do another one, hey man, actually that would be good because I made changes before I had it. So let me just apply this glass material here, and and then explain to everybody real fast, if you don't mind, that what you can see here is that that some of the, in my layer tab, some of the icons have these triangles and some don't. So the triangles represent a change that was made, and things that don't have a triangle are native to the stage, right? So these two materials that I created are native to the stage, so those haven't been changed, but I have made changes to Marko's spaceship. So that's what that triangle is called. It's called a delta in USD world. And that's the beautiful thing of overs. Now, Marko, if you want to push that spaceship once again.
I sure will. And we will put it in the right folder. Control V and slash export. So it's uploading, and I'll go back to your stream.
All right. Again, from Australia, through
Yeah.
Nucleus Cloud Server.
Yes.
Pretty incredible. And any moment now, I'm going to see this turn orange. Boom.
Please.
And I'm going to get a fetch. So I'm going to fetch
All
it. And I don't even know what's changed.
There we go. Yep. So pretty much changed the material path, which was correct already for you, but
okay. Well, great.
So it's more to my peeps. I just updated my file, sent it up to the cloud. Dave got a message saying, "Hey, it's been updated." He's refreshed it, but because he's working on the layer on top, my change hasn't affected any of his work.
100% non-destructive. That's what we want.
Yeah.
So you can see though, if I were to take and so I've made all the changes to this file that I want. So really important here, you don't want to leave your stage on anything but the root layers, the authoring layer, because if somebody opens it, they don't have the layer panel open, they're starting to make all kinds of changes that aren't materials, then all that's being written to your materials over, and that would be, you can clean it up, but it's a bit of a mess. So I'm going to double click on my root layer, make that the authoring layer. I'm going to save the stage. And if I hide this layer now, you're going to see we go back to the way things were, because again, non-destructively, that this is what Marko sent to the server. And then I unhide or unmute, as it's called in USD world. I see the changes that I've made. So you want to know what changes have been made. You just mute the layer, your overlayer, and then you'll see what has happened on that layer is a good way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead, Marko, if you want to jump over and start doing your character stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just going to drop this on into my stages and my props.
So we're in scene 1 shot. Yeah, that's the main file. Have you started a live session?
No, I'm not even there yet. You're doing characters, buddy.
The Reallusion stuff.
Yeah, you're icon.
Idiot.
No, mate. All good.
You're on, mate. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well,
so you go off and do that. Yep. And then we'll meet back in the middle.
All right. Talk soon. Bye.
All right. Marko's muted. Awesome guy. Okay. So I save that now to my stages down here. Stages. And that is in my props. And that's just taking a second to update, and sci-fi ship. And there it is. I don't know why the thumbnail doesn't have textures. We'll have to figure that out. And newsflash, we don't need you anymore. All right. So what's also cool, if I select my sci-fi ship here, you can see these checkpoints here of all of the saves that you have that you've made. So if something happens, something goes wonky, sideways, haywire, you can go back and you can check the checkpoints. Where was it at the state of this checkpoint? So you right click, you can open it, and you open it, it's good to go. You just restore that checkpoint, and that becomes the new latest version. Okay, so that's kind of the props workflow. A lot of this, you know, if you're new to it, then you're going to be like, what the heck in the world is this guy doing? But the more you work with it, the more you'll understand. So Mark has already exported a bunch of characters here. But again, that's my stages. I don't want that. I want up here in the assets, because these are the characters coming from iClone. I'm guessing he's working with Angus, so I'm not gonna click that one. I'll let him just do it. So again, what we have here is we have our droid. So I'm gonna open that up. I'll have to ask Marko where this came from. I thought it came from Sketchfab, but then he said he bought it somewhere. So we'll figure that out. So here's a droid. It's a scale mesh. This is kind of the hierarchy for Reallusion stuff. And we have the droid, and the droid is scale root, which means it has a skeleton. And then you dig down in here, and it even exports with the animation embedded in it. But what I want to do with this, and some of this might be overkill. I don't, if you're saying, hey man, this is overkill, it might be, but it's just the way that I like to do it, because I like to be safe. So I'm going to create a new stage here. I'm going to drop in my droid, and there he is. And you can see once again, Mark is working in Z up. I'm in Y up. So I'm going to change the orientation, and he's good to go there. And then I can create just in here a new USD file. And this is if you want different different droid materials, kind of vary them up a little bit. Take my droid material, drop them in there. And I'm not going to make any changes, but if I want to make changes, I'm going to want to do it in this droid material, stage with as the authoring layer. Okay, but I just put that in there as like a placeholder in case we want to go back and do something like that. I'm going to file, save that guy, and it's going to be down here in stages, because again, stages are the second stage. So assets is the raw stuff. Stages is where I've combined my my layers, and I have my overs and things like that. And that is how I do the characters. So of course I won't go through and, oh no, I lied. I am a lying liar, because what I like to do also is these characters export with their animations in the motions folder. And although it's embedded in here, I like to, just for giggles, I'll drag that into the stage as a payload. And now I have the droid's skeletal animation in the stage. Of course, you can see, since my root layer is my authoring layer, that is where that lives. So there's no delta next to it. It's a native to the stage. And then I'd save that and send it. What you could do alternatively is you could just go and create a new stage, and then just grab all the motions, drag them in to your stage, and save that as motions, and then use that as a payload in the final stage that you're doing your sequence work in, and just pull it out of that. Whatever, however you want to divvy that up, it's totally up to you. But that's just how I do it. I'm doing it for this one. Okay, that is amazing. So then let's go back here and fast forward to the environment. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this. Don't save. And this is where it's going to get kind of fun. And by kind of fun, I mean really fun. And nothing is going to go wrong. I know it. So in this stage here, this is sort of the layout for our scene. And that's why it's called Scene 1 Layout. And so what's going to happen here is, see, I have my avatar here. And so what you're going to see is, you're going to see me flying around in Marko's stage. I'm going to be moving buildings around while he's doing kind of character work. And I'm just going to check in to make sure he's not jumping the gun on me here. Hey, Marko. Marko.
Hey.
Hey. Session crashed. Everything died. I can't work anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Cool.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm kidding as well.
So this is all you from here on out. No, so I just want to make sure that you are still in the iClone thing, and you're not yet doing sequencer work and that kind of stuff in Create.
No, I haven't done. I was going to create a live session through iClone.
Oh, you're doing that right now. Okay.
I was going to try, but it's not bringing up a session, which is a little bit weird. Anyway.
Okay.
Maybe no. Anyway.
Okay. So when you're done with that, and you open up the shot,
that's fine.
The shot stage, just give me a holler.
All right. I'm happy to open up a shot stage.
Are you? Okay.
Yes. Let's go. Let's move forward. Stages. Nope. Scene 1. Let's just reopen that. Would you like to save? I don't want to save. All right, I'm in, baby.
Nice. Okay, so what you're going to do in that stage, Marko, is you're going to start dragging in those characters as payloads, not layers, payloads.
Yeah.
Into the stage, and then go through the sequencer kind of workflow. And while you're doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my root layer. I could also come up here to live. Most people probably want to do it that way, but I just muscle memory here. So I'm going to create a live session, and I'm going to call it shot 1 underbar layout. Create that session. You can see that now I have a new layer called shot 1 layout, and it's my authoring layer. And Marko, when he opens up the shot one stage, shot one stage.
I've got scene one. Hey, where is it? So I'm in the scene one shots.
Yeah.
USD at the moment.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then you're going to expand the root layer.
Expand the root layer. Yes.
And then you see my scene one layout.
No. Have you saved it?
Okay. Surgery time, folks. Let me just jump over there. Let me just jump over to that stage, Marko. See what's going on here.
Session layer? No.
All right. So you see my screen?
Coming back. Remember that it's kind of like a 15 second, 10, 15.
Wow, really that long? All right.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm on YouTube's. Okay. Yep, go.
Okay. So you see my root layer here, and then you see my scene one layout.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the one where you're going to click join the session, and you're going to join shot one layout there.
All right, cool.
All right.
That's where I was.
So I'll stay here so you can confirm that you see that.
Join session. Let's try here then. Join session. There we go. All right.
Nice. Perfect.
I think I joined.
Is it green?
Super green.
You should see a session layer, and it should be green.
Session layout. Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and join that session back. And I see.
There we go.
All right. So I see Marko's already joined to this stage as well. Now back to this Russian doll thing. And I'm going to inherit my camera. Do you see my camera with your camera?
I see you and your little robot thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
So I'm flying around.
Go to my camera. Hey.
I cannot see you because your camera is not on my stage. So on my stage, on your stage, you can see me. I can't see you because my stage, again, is Russian dolled into your stage where the camera lives on your stage, not on my stage. So, okay. So that's all good though. So what I'm going to be doing here for all the viewers who are so intently watching is I'm going to be laying out these amazing kit bash buildings that Marko created in Blender and sent up to Omniverse Nucleus.
And this is all the stuff we did in live stream as well.
Yeah, for sure. And so I'm going to be laying these out. And while I'm laying these out, Marko is going to be doing some sequencer work with the characters and things like that. So Marko, and we're going to mute up for that, just so you know. And then when that's all ready and that stage is saved, I will join you in that. But let's just figure out here real quick. And you are watching your screen now, right? Yeah,
I'm watching my screen.
Right, perfect.
Do you want to just put a box where you want me to dump all the characters and that's our center point? There. Look at you. Look at you.
Now, do you want it to be there, or do you want it to be there, over there, over there, or down there?
Probably. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's give ourselves a little runway for some buildings and stuff back here. So let's maybe just even move that up.
Yeah, sure.
There. Okay, so that's where our character is going to be. You see, I have a whole bunch of. Okay, anyway, we're going to get off. And if you do not see buildings and stuff moving around in the next 5 minutes, then give me a holler.
All right. Cool.
All right. Bye. Bye. Mark is so awesome. All right. So so here we have all this stuff, and this is the InfraWorks data I was talking about. I grabbed a couple shots of the Gobi Desert and brought them in. These are the Sketchfab assets that we have here, and all of those assets live in a payload called prop Sketchfab. And if I want to know where that came from, because I'm curious, right down here, asset path props Sketchfab. So we follow that folder system, and it's going to lead us into that props. Hello. Prop Sketchfab, right? So I drag that in as a payload. Okay, so the awesome thing about payloads, I should say, is that payloads, when you hide them or you mute them, actually that's hidden. Layers are muted, things are hidden. I know, it's confusing. It offloads from GPU RAM. So that's the cool thing about payloads. When they're hidden, they're not affecting GPU RAM, but that's not the case for things like references. Okay, and there's Marko's awesome spaceship that I have also added as as a payload as well. And then I have 2 layers in here. In my root layer, I have a sand dune, which maybe I'll connect to Max later and show you that live sync. And then I have the Tatooine props, which is the buildings that Marko created here. So now what I'm going to do is he's set up his focal point for the cameras. I'm going to sort of zoom back here and slide those out. And I'm just going to start grabbing these buildings. And you can see when I grab, okay, this is for rewatchability here. Okay, so this will confuse you, but I need to tell you, when you're rewatching this and you do kind of understand what's going on, the building, I created an X form and then I dropped all the stuff for each building that I want into it. I selected the top level X form. I changed its kind, to an assembly. And then I selected all the payloads underneath it and I changed their kinds to subcomponents. That way, when I am in model mode, which is this guy up here, this is prim mode, this is model mode. When I select the building, it selects everything. But if I were to do that, it selects the top level X form. But if I went into prim mode and I selected it, I would just be selecting the the subcomponent of that assembly. So I'm going to stay in model mode here. And Mark is probably wondering how come there aren't buildings moving around. So let's start doing that. And so I'm just going to slide these guys around. And this is just to sort of get things in a place that we like. I'm turning on snaps there. And I think what we want is to have building kind of here, because the animation is that one of the guys walks out of a building and the other guy's staring at an Android. Now, when you're working in live sync, it's super possible that you guys can step on each other, even if you're in different stages. And if you do that and things aren't updating quite right, sometimes that will require a restart of Create. And then everything should be where it's supposed to be. Software is still in beta, still working out some of the kinks, but the fact that this is possible is pretty insane. So you can hate this. This is super creative. And right now, if you look over on his window, if you have both up, I don't know what the timing is. There probably is an offset, but you should be seeing these buildings flying around and arranging themselves magically in such a way. And this is basically the our environment for our scene. And then in our shots, we're going to make any modifications if we need to hide buildings or something because we need a big camera throw or something like that, then we'll do that in the shot. But this is the master kind of layout here. So that, and come on. You with me? Okay, there. I should be down doing this from down here, but it's kind of hard. Okay, that, and spin that around like those. Like that there, kind of like that. And then you're like, what the heck in the world is that? I'm going to press T, which is the shortcut to go into the subcomponent mode. I'm going to select that guy. Make sure I select his payload here. If you what happens a lot is when you're in this mode and you select something, you are selecting the submesh of the top level payload. And then if I go to move it around, it still moves, but you can see that when I select the top level payload, this is offset and everybody's like, no. So what you want to do there is, here's a good example. So I'm working in this shot layout authoring layer, and here's my delta, right, for that change I just made on this torus. If I go down here to the actual thing and I delete the delta, it snaps back because all I'm deleting is the change that was made from the thing that doesn't live on this layer. So that's pretty awesome, power of deltas. And the more you work with this, the more you will understand how you should and should not use them. And then because everybody seems to need one of these things, it's a generator or something, and it's got a little thing on it and it doesn't line up, but you know, it's how do we fix that? We fix that with a little scale here. Yeah, just like that. So okay. So we need to get in here and fix that so it's sitting against the wall. But hey, that is a tomorrow problem. All right, so we have that. Our characters are going to be kind of working here. And I kind of like that. We wanted, though, because I know you guys are looking at it. Don't you remember the scene of the AT-AT Tatooine? That guy in there. Roar, and here he comes. Yeah, gravity drop tool. Yeah.
Matt Harwood would be very impressed with your sound effects.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Matt Harwood. Shout out Matt Harwood. He's the man. So we don't have any environments or anything in here yet. Do I have a dome light though? No dome light even. All right, maybe we'll save the dome light for that other stage. And then here's Marco's ship. Whoops. Okay, grab it there, and we're just gonna. Whoa. Oh no. Whoa. He should be seeing that in his stage. What the idea I think I had last night as I was sitting there sweating this out, how the heck are we going to pull this off? Is I thought it would be awesome if we had one of the Star Destroyers, creative license, of course, way up here, and then we're going to like make it big. What if we had? I should be collaborating with Marko on this. Like this would be up in the air. Get up there, and then the ship here. Yeah, this happens sometimes. There's 100 people at NVIDIA that know why this happens, except for me. So if that happens, if you try to select one thing, it selects the whole stage. You're just gonna have to find it in your stage. I thought it'd be neat to have this little ship who's going to visit our guys who are talking to a droid, like kind of drop out of this ship and then fly over. So I'm going to leave that there. And then what we're going to say is, all right, let's say we're done here with this shot one layout and back to the session layer, back to the layer panel, put on your learning caps. So you can see in my shot one session, which is the live layer, all these changes I have are living in that layer. And what I want to do though, is I want to push these down into the stage because now we've reached some sort of finalish version of this stage. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to select on the lightning bolt. I can leave the session. If I leave the session session layer retains all of its stuff. It still lives on the server. And if I want to join it again, then I'm going to see all the changes that I've made. I could leave it now and you'd see it goes back to the original way it was, but just trust me, that's the thing that's going to happen. Or I can end and merge, and end and merge is going to push all these changes right back down in here into the root layer. And so that's what I'm going to do. And then merge to corresponding layers or merge to a new layer. So I can merge to Marko.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm ending the session and I'm merging.
Did you break something?
No, not me. But here's what's going to happen is that
right,
I'm going to save this and you're going to...
Yeah, no, by the way, you're still on mute.
Too many buttons. Okay. So what I was telling you was I ended the session because I merged all the changes that I was making. And,
yep, nice.
And now what I'm going to do is you should get a fetch on your end for that.
Got my fetches.
Nice. And you see what I see?
Let me check what you see. I see the Star Destroyer in the sky. Let me just jump over to your stream. Yeah, let's go with that. Cool.
That's what you see? Okay, radical. All right, so now what we're going to do is, why don't I join you in your stage so we can collaborate on some shots?
Do you want me to start a live session?
No. No.
Because I got kicked out of the live session.
You did, because I kicked you
Yeah.
out. Because I kicked you out. Yeah.
So I'm not in a live session.
No, that's fine, because I'm going to jump into your stage. I'm going to create one and you're going to join it.
Aha.
That's how that's going to go down. Yeah, perfect. All right, good.
Okay.
Did you see my
Sweet.
avatar flying around? Was it magical?
I did. One of my, I think Terry was saying it looks like Dr. Robotnik.
Okay. Yeah, it's Euclid. It's Euclid. It's a spin-off. It's a side quest. All right, so now I'm going to create a session for your stage, and I'm going to call this what? No, we want scene 1. You can call it shots.
Yeah, just call it shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm going
And
to do.
you're doing shot 1, I'm doing shot 2.
We're just going to do shots, Marco. Let's do shots.
Yeah, okay. All right, shots. I don't drink, but okay.
Yeah, I'm drinking some soda water right now.
Oof.
Okay. So let's see here. What do we got? I'm going to possess my camera because my viewers have not seen your camera flying around yet.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. And I fly around. Where are you? I don't see you.
Hang on, let me join the session.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, there's your camera.
Hang on, which session am I joining? Screenshot. Scene 1 shots.
Scene 1 shots.
No.
It should be the only one.
Yeah. Join. The file would like to go live on has unsaved changes.
Yeah. So
save.
Okay. So hold on. Did you save any of your sequencer work?
No.
Okay. Don't say no.
So revert and join.
Nope. Don't revert. What's the other option?
Save and join.
Save
revert and join.
Save and join. Save and
Okay,
join.
save and join.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. So I get the fetch from that. So I'm fetching. And I could have been in the live session while he did that, but I was preparing to jump out and
All right.
maybe there's a rescue attempt that needed to happen.
All right, there you are. Aye.
Okay. So this is going to take a little bit to fetch because Marco's added a bunch of stuff you're going to see show up in my stage, which are characters and animations. And yeah, so we got Droid, Jonas, Sammy, got a sequencer. So what I'm going to want to do here is go to Window, Animation, just start turning these things on. So sequencer, you can see, has already been filled out. He's got the animations in there. Nice work, Marco. And then I want my timeline. So annoyingly, the timeline comes in down here. And you can move it. If you just come over, see this little X right here, and then you just go up from that right there. There's a little triangle. And you grab it and you just drop it right there. And this is how I like to see it. It's shorter, but it kind of makes more sense because when I'm working with the curve editor, I have some curve editor tools up here, and it's just a lot easier than coming down here for that. Okay, so I'm going to join the session now, Marco.
No worries.
And join. Hey, while I'm joining, do you see the shirt?
Yeah.
You see the shirt that I'm wearing?
Yeah, what's you're looking very schmick.
Thank you. You know what the backstory is? No, you don't, because nobody knows. My brother, John Tyner, gave me this shirt, and it is tailor-made in Australia, and I've never worn it before. This is the first time, so you buddy.
Welcome.
You buddy. Thank you.
I was going to say, you look very Australian today.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Edmar. All right, so Marco, can you fly around?
Yeah.
Hey,
buddy.
Right.
Hey.
So now the people on my screen finally get to see. Okay, and can you get this that out of here?
Okay. Let me just
wait.
get
Fly
back.
through it first. Fly through it first.
Yeah, that's what I was doing before. Attack front.
That's hilarious.
So,
So what
yeah,
we could do is wait.
Oh.
Blip.
Ah!
What we could do is okay. You're moving it. Fine. We'll save it. We'll save it for later.
Okay.
If I wasn't such a donkey, and I had unplugged my controller, I can show you how I can fly around with an Xbox controller in here. It's really neat. All right.
My controller? No, I don't have my controller plugged in.
Yeah, look at us,
Yeah.
unprepared.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
All right. So first, I guess the first thing I want to do here is everyone thinks this looks like garbage because we're in the default light and we're in real-time mode, which can look amazing. But unfortunately, something happens with these real clone characters, Reallusion characters, that the hair in real-time mode is just kind of not there. So what I'm going to do is, and you should do it too, Marco, I'm going to go to RTX interactive path tracing.
Yeah, I'm already on there, and
Okay.
it looks gorgeous.
All right, and then I'm going to go to stage lights. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, looking better. And then I'm going to select on this dome light here, and I'm going to pull in a sky. Now this isn't the final sky, just like what you see today is not going to be the final shot from the Machinima, but we're just kind of showing you how the sausage gets made, if you will. So in your localhost your localhost server, whatever Nucleus server you're using, there's this NVIDIA folder that's locked, and in here is just all kinds of assets. So many assets that there really isn't time to even talk about it. So the ones that I'm going to pull are the skies. So I'm going to click on assets here. I'm going to go to skies, and I'm going to go to cloudy. And remember that.
Do you not have the environment tab?
Yeah, but we're not going to do that. We're staying away from the environment tab.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Quit asking. Okay. So I'm going to bring in this guy right here, texture file. I'm going to drop it into the texture file slot on the dome light, and you can see, we have a sky.
Yep.
It's a little hard. We're going to need to play with it, but at least we have a sky. And then Marco, if you want to maybe grab that dome light and give her a rotation on the Y.
Mine's still coming through because I've got darkness.
Yeah. You have to you have the little blue bar on the bottom though, right?
A little blue bar at the bottom
that shows that it's loading.
No, I got nothing.
If you click the dome light, do you see the texture file path in there?
Let's have a look. Texture file path. Yes, I do.
And you see all the crazy path in there?
Yeah. It's got a lot of slashes and dots.
Okay. And are you on default lights or stage lights?
I am on stage lights.
Okay. So something has. Oh wait, let's see. Now do you see it?
Something changed.
Yeah.
But I still don't see it.
Okay. So here's the deal. Folks, is that I'm afraid that we have a lurking dome light in one of these guys, and we don't. This isn't gonna derail us. All right. So we're going to
Can we just type in dome into search? And nothing appears. There's only the one world dome light.
All right. We'll tell you what I'm going to do here. Just for you today only. I'm going to delete my dome light. And then why don't you drop one in there?
Okay. Assets. No, hang on.
Just right click in the stage. Yeah. Add a dome light.
Create. Light.
Yeah.
Dome light. Yeah. Created one.
I see it. Dome light 01.
There we go.
Should be
Dome light 01. And then what you're saying is just find a texture? No.
No. Yeah, okay.
File.
We have hit our first weird thing.
Yeah.
Now what we could do is we could both close down, create, restart, rejoin the session, and hope it shows up. Or if you want to hide that dome light that you created, and we will just wait.
Carry on. Nope.
Did you do your dance to the live sync gods this morning?
Why? What's happening?
Because we, of course, have to do our dance to the live sync gods so that they smile upon us during the demo. All right, so I added a light. Do you see that light that I added?
Oh, let me go back. No.
Really?
I can see the rectangle light, but yeah.
Okay. Something is amok.
Okay. Oh, but it's lighting up my scene. I can see the people.
Oh, you can.
Lit up ever so slightly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right. That's what I meant. Come on, man.
Sorry.
All right. So I'm just going to do one of those. And let's just move that out. Cooler with a dome light, whatever.
Yeah.
But we're going to work with what we got here. I mean, it's totally fixable. Just going to start cranking up the intensity on this light.
Yeah.
You see that what I am doing?
I see the intensity of the light coming through.
Okay, good. I mean, you don't have to see the light itself, just the effect of the light, really.
Yeah.
Is what's more important. Okay. Actually, let's change this up. Changing it up.
Okay.
Let's try plan B, which is to add a distant light. Why don't you do it? Add a distant light. Right click. Add
right click. Light. Create light. Distant light.
Okay. So create a nice little hard light, and then why don't you give us a little rotation nation on that? Long shadows.
Rotation nation.
And let's set up a camera for our first shot. Yeah. We'll want longer shadows. So I'm gonna come back here. We're coming up to an hour, or are we over an hour?
We are at 51 minutes ish.
Nice. We are making excellent time, my friend.
Yeah, man.
All right, good. So our first camera shot. So let's kind of take a look at what happens here. Are you scrubbing the timeline?
No, I'm not scrubbing the timeline.
Okay, you're moving the thing. So we got this happening, and the opening shot is Jonas here, and he's found this droid, and he's like, "Oh my God, a droid!" And so we want kind of a reveal. And then I think what I was telling my viewers is that coming out of the Star Destroyer should be the ship carrying the stormtroopers, right? So when in the Sammy reveal, since he's walking, and we're going to be kind of looking this way at him, that we can kind of, as he walks up and they're kind of having a conversation, like we just kind of slide the camera and we do a super zoom up here and we see the thing drop out and fly in. Something like that would be cool. But let's just focus on this first shot. Get that going. So what I want is kind of like this. Now really, okay, I know film people in the audience are saying, no, you need the wide shot for your opening shot. You're right. So this is actually shot 2. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get to my place sort of that I want to be. And I'm going to come up here. I'm in perspective mode. I'm going to create a camera from view. And I know I'm going to want to back that up just like this crazy super zoom here.
All right. So you're going to do the Star Destroyer down to the people?
No, I'm not actually. So why don't we take and roll the dice here? Well, no, because that's shot 2. I'm just doing some basic camera on
okay.
Actually, that's shot 3. The wide shot 1. This is shot 2, and shot 3 is going to be Sammy. So why don't you get to work on that Star Destroyer in Curve Editor, and we'll
all right.
Just fair warning. We've been having some issues with Curve Editor in live sync mode, and Marko loves Curve Editor. By the way, it's his favorite tool.
Yeah. So as well, I just want to quickly show you as well. I can, while we're talking and collaborating, I can actually click on Dave's camera. I don't know what camera you're working off. I can actually see what he's looking at. Yes.
Yeah, I'm in camera.
So as he's moving around the camera, I can go, yep, that seems like a good position.
Yeah.
And so no hands.
Okay. So why don't we do this for a couple minutes while you're talking through through Curve Editor, animating those guys up there. I'm going to be, hey, what happened to your daggum avatar?
Because I'm in the other camera now.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to set up a camera shot. That's why. So I'll do the
awesome.
Because you're in a different camera. You're not in your camera.
I am in a different camera. So you know it'd be cooler than that, Marko? We're doing
what would be cooler than that?
We're doing this wrong. I'm going to hide my camera so we don't see it. I'm going to go into perspective mode, and then I'm going to inherit Dave. And then I'm going to make all the changes that I want for this shot in the Dave camera. So, and why don't you do the same thing in the Marko camera, unless it's blocking my view. And then I just like to see your avatar flying around, man. I know this is purely silly games. And
All right, so I'm going to do the Stormtrooper thing, Bob.
Yeah.
The Star Destroyer thing.
All right. So
Do that shot.
I'm going to stop you because you're totally in my way.
Fine, I'll move over.
Okay. If you have to inherit a new camera, that's fine.
That's fine.
We'll tell you what I can do. I can come up here to my display mode, show by type cameras, turn that off, and then I don't see any cameras anymore, and you can do whatever you want.
Sweet.
So let's go into muting each other and just talk about our various things.
No worries. Adios, muchachos.
Adios, amigo. All right. Have I mentioned the awesomeness of Marko? All right, so I have camera AV Dave here, and this was a pointless exercise, but I'll just go ahead and grab my camera, slide them up. I just want to block here that I'm going to have to move. If I want to select the camera, I click on the camera, come over here, see this little setting, click on that. And shift click, by the way, is way better, or sorry, control click is way better inside of the numerical values than double clicking. So just so you know that. And I want this to be like, yep, like that. And I'm going to hold down my right mouse button and scroll the wheel to lower the sensitivity of the speed. This is kind of actually, this is where we get inside Dave's head. All right, and come up and find it. Okay, and I want it to be a low angle shot. This is where things are a little bit hitchy because Marko's also working again. No, I want this. I don't want to be here. I hate this. Scrap it. Over here. Looking right at him. Now, if I need to hide something, like I'm going to hide this. It's blocking my view. It's not going to matter, but it might matter for Marko's shot if he has that that building in his shot. So that's just something we're going to have to collaborate on and figure out how to fix. So I'm going to create from view here and camera 01, which I'll rename to shot 2 camera 1. All right, perfect. I'm going to call this 400. And don't worry about that sky. It's something we can fix, but we're going to have to restart create or whatever. Okay. All right, so I want to kind of start at his shoes and come up, way down, way down. All right, like that. And then we're gonna pump up that value to like 600 now. Better. And so what I want though is I want to get some good depth of field on this. So what I'm going to do there is, what am I going to do? See this this arrow here? Click out that arrow and select your sample focal distance. Click the thing that you want to focus on.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, unmute. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Marko.
Nothing. I'm just saying sorry. I stole your camera.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay. Oh, what? You stole
camera 1.
Okay.
Camera shot 1. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm in shot 2 camera, so you're all good.
Yeah.
You are all good. But here's what I need, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If you can grab that distant light and like crank down the value of it a lot.
Intensity we're down to 1500.
That's better. Okay. Yeah. You can also put a negative value in the exposure, which will also dim it. Dim it.
Hang on, let me jump over into, because I went into default lighting. So that's why it doesn't affect me. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Let me have a look. How's that looking? Oh, let me just jump over into a different camera. Yep.
Okay, better. If we need to add some supplemental lights or bring that down even more. Ooh. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do there. So
yep.
I'm going to come into my post-processing tab. I'm going to go to auto exposure. And from here, I can play with different brightness values in the white point scale. So if I go
Ooh.
the smaller, the brighter, and just, get it on a shot specific basis, how you want it. But anyway, so let me wrap up this this camera segment. Are you ready to coagulate on something?
I barely touched anything, but
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Have you
All
done curve editor yet?
I started touching it.
Okay. All right. I'm about to do curve editor. So
I was just talking about the efficiency of NVIDIA. You guys are trying to really focus on making this an awesome tool and how you're looking at community support, so on and so forth. So,
oh man, I love to hear it. We love we love community to use it, and the more people that use it, I'll bring them on the streams. We'll all make something, and then we'll have this world collaboration where 400 people are all collaborating on the same stage at the same time. And
gee, nothing bad can happen there.
What could go wrong? Okay, hey, everything's going fine
Just
so
not my
far.
camera.
Knock on wood. Oh no, I said it. All right.
Bye.
Okay, so hey.
Yep.
We're over the hour now, so anyone who has to split, let me just say thank you for joining. I hope you learned something, and feel free to follow up with questions on Discord. You can find us on Discord. We have an Omniverse, NVIDIA Omniverse channel, and a lot of us are in there on the forums, the Omniverse forums. There's a lot of NVIDIAns hopping around there, so give it a shot. Let us know what you think, or if you're having problems, let us know as well, and we'll help you as much as we can to resolve them. And for those who are sticking around, you're going to hear us keep working, mumble to ourselves, and hopefully get a shot done here. All right. Okay, buddy.
Bye.
And Edmar, if you have to roll, all good.
I am. I'm just watching the comments. I just want to let you know that people are very happy with what they're seeing. It was really cool for them to watch Marko working, and a couple people are asking for some special effects. Are we doing any particle effects happening in this scene?
Not in this one, guys. Sorry to disappoint. Not in this one. We're just pretty much blocking out our shots, and maybe in another stream we'll do some particle effects and some effect work. There is some effects in this Machinima, but we're not doing them today. Sorry to disappoint.
No. Well, I think you said something awesome. There's gonna be another one, so that's great.
Yep. Exactly. Any other questions?
A few. Let me see. So, a couple people asking about Isaac and something related to the update yesterday.
Okay.
But I think people are just really just loving what they're watching here. This scene come together.
Okay. Rad.
Yeah.
Well, let's continue. Go as far as we can go here. Like I said, we're working on the curve editor. We know it could be better. We're working to make it better. Marko's actually given me a bunch of feature request ideas that I've submitted to the team, and they're currently implementing them. So it's super cool. So this is the curve editor, and what I want to do is I just want to have like this slow reveal up for this this character. So what I want to do here is I'm just going to come up to my camera, shot 2.1, select it, and here on, I think this, yeah. So the droid does a little snap backwards, which is not the thing that I want. So we're gonna have to move that because I want the droid in the shot, but I'm just gonna go back to kind of where he stops moving because that's all keyframed animation. And I'm gonna come up here to rotate, and let's see if I just kind of do the X, that's the one. And so I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna say set key, and you can see it's gonna create a rotate track on the X with a key set on it. And then since I know this is 400 frames, I'm going to come out here to frame 400. There we go. Oh, there's Sammy. Sammy, you're early. We're going to have to slide him back. And we'll come out here to frame 400. I'm going to go ahead and set my time range to 400 and then slide over so I can scrub through the whole thing. But I'm just going to come in here. I have my track selected. I press the green plus button, and then I want to zoom way in here because things will kind of get gnarly if I don't. Just so my range is, I don't want to go crazy yet. So if I take that and see, I have free mode. So with that, I can take and move that around all I want. But what I want to be here is vertical, and I would really like it. And there we go, like that. Yeah, just this kind of slow reveal, and it looks like we're gonna, well, get up there. Oh, Okay, and if I get that, okay, so this is where I got to zoom in. And this is where Marko was saying we should be able to draw a window over this and just get the get what we want. It's also kind of difficult working with a and when I'm zoomed in so far, but I'm gonna need to zoom in even farther is the thing. Hey, what you doing, Marko? Marko, look at him. Look at him. He's messing with. Oh, maybe I'm seeing his time slider. Ah, okay. So we need to figure that out.
That's interesting.
We're mate.
You just get right.
You're stepping on me with are you sliding the curve editor right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm trying to slide it and we're working over the top of each other. Okay. So that's fine. We just need to find we need to collaborate on the same shot and not try to do two different shots at the same time. Alternatively, no. That's really
no.
That's really what I have to. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out that part. So
yeah.
Why don't I join you in your stage or your camera, and I can look at what you got going on. So is that
let's do that.
Camera shot 1.
Camera shot 1, yes, please.
Boom. Ooh, fancy. Okay.
So, whoops, I opened up the wrong window. That one there. Go back into here. All right. So what I've got so far is kind of just a downward pan onto our chaps. Hey, Jonas.
Okay. Yeah. This is great. And this is what I was saying earlier was that for my shot, I had to hide that building.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Why is it? We need a building in there, man. Let me.
I don't know what you've done. I figured you were doing something.
Well, you figured right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump out of your camera, and that ground. I can hear the comments in people's minds. That ground is relative ugly. Right.
Yeah.
And so where's your camera? Okay, you're over there. I see it. All right. So we definitely want a building to be blocking it, right? Alternatively, I have this really cool sand dune that I made in 3ds Max with a tutorial online. It's not, well, I know. Just settle down.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm settled.
Relax.
Settled.
Relax. All right. And how is that looking a little better as a backdrop?
I think once we put the depth of field on,
yeah. Okay.
It'll look schmick.
If we hide the ugly, it'll look good.
Yeah.
Schmick.
Okay.
Okay.
Sick, bruh.
And let me do this. If we're going to use a sand dune, which I don't know, we might just take and find a whole better asset to use. You can see the disparity between the sand dune and our ground here. And I think in real life, the ground would be made of the same stuff as the sand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and I'm going to select, you can just keep going with your thing.
I'm just trying to work out the depth of field stuff.
Okay. And I'm going to take this soil rocky and I'm going to say, I want to tint it first of all. Maybe. Can I make it lighter? Can I make it lighter? No, not red. It's kind of it's sandy, so it's kind of a yellowy kind of thing. No, still way not there. But then if I take this albedo add and I just drag that up, we can get a better match.
Is Edmar still here?
Edmar is still here. Yes.
Maybe he is.
Have you told him about the mocap stuff?
Oh, daggum. We skipped over the candy. It's Christmas, and we skipped over the big present.
Oh, my goodness.
Shame on me. All right. Whoever's left, stick around. You're going to see something awesome. Let's do that right now.
All right. Let's do that. Let's blow Edmar's mind.
Okay.
Because I'm down for that. All right.
I'm ready.
But
Edmar. Yes. Sorry. Yep.
I need to do a thing first.
Okay.
What I need to do, I need to leave this session. I need to add the character
as
a layer. So I'm going to leave it. And then when I do that, you don't need to leave it. But when I do that, you're
Yep.
gonna get a fetch.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. So just to explain what's happening here. All right. So you see, I left the session. Now the session is back to where it was before we started collaborating. And when I join it again, you're going to see all the changes. Pretty rad stuff. So let's see. We have a character here, and Marko, just guide my hands. We're going to assets. Is it assets or stages?
Should be assets, characters, character extra.
Yeah. Okay.
Boss lady.
Boss lady USD. There she is. All right. I'm going to.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
So-
Oh, God. Okay. You're going to get a couple fetches. All right. So listen, this is a note for anyone watching. When you're working in layers non-destructively, and you see that in your layer panel, a sub layer that you don't think you changed has changed, and the icon is blue, that should be a warning that whatever is the change in it is about to write back to the file. I'm just going to click it because I don't think anything really significant happened. But normally I would research this and find out why did that change, and is bad management by me, because what I should have done is locked it, and I'll do that anyway. And now it won't write back. So I'm going to click save. All right.
Sweet.
So yeah.
So now that Dave's updated, I'm going to go fetch.
Wait,
I'm
no,
gonna fetch
not yet. Not yet. That's all right. That's all right. I just dropped boss lady in.
Okay.
I had to fix the layer thing first. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good.
All right. All right.
Oh, good. It's all right.
And now I'm going to save it. And
All right.
we should.
Now, for those of you who are watching, this will blow your mind, because when we discovered it,
our minds were blown.
and I kind of want to, I just kind of want to bring this up. Well, I paused it. I want to see Edmar's face.
Speaking of seeing
All right.
faces,
In?
really quick, someone's asking if the both of you would be available on Discord after for a little group chat. They want to chat with both of you at
Is
once.
Boss Lady in yet? No.
The question from Edmar is, are you available after this for a little Discord conversation with some users or some?
Oh yeah.
Omniverse?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Edmar.
I will just put a link to the Discord on my chat
That's good.
to make Edmar happy.
Edmar, what's the delay for Marko to you?
Should be about 15 seconds. 10
15 seconds? Okay. That's a lot, but okay.
If you're watching it through Twitch, Twitch is a lot quicker, but I'm watching through YouTube because I
okay.
support YouTube.
I mean, Dave, I'm watching your screen on Streamlabs, so I hear Marko in real time.
Control V.
Okay,
So
awesome.
that's that Discord. All right.
Thanks, Edmar. All right, so I have this character here, Marko, but she's underground. You need to tell me when I'm ready to join that live session.
Oh yeah, because I got to join the Reallusion one, don't I?
Yeah,
Hang on, I'm
yeah.
waiting for the lady. Where is she? Boss lady. Here we go.
She's underground. Yeah.
Only a layer opened in the current stage can start a live sync session. So I got to jump out of my current one.
No, you don't need to start one. iClone's going to start it. We're going to join it.
Yeah, I think it's already running.
Oh,
I
is
already
it?
got it running.
Okay.
Yeah.
So join session. I'm not seeing one.
Not seeing one. All right, let me disconnect. Leave.
Trust me, your minds will be blown. What a setup.
Please work.
What a setup for disaster.
It gets pretty funky
Yeah.
what we're about to do. If
Inception.
It works. Please work.
Inception level funky.
Da-da-da-da. Character extras, boss lady V2 character. All right.
I need to inherit my avatar again. It's ridiculous. Okay. Tell you what I'll do. I'll rotate her around.
Okay. So is she moving?
Well, she's not, because I'm not
Okay.
live synced yet. Let's see. Join session. Now, don't see a session, buddy. You sure you're synced up to this character right here? I'm gonna paste this in.
Yeah.
Discord.
Is it because the new version of Create?
Well, if it doesn't work, we can certainly blame it on that.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Hmm.
Can we?
We can try.
All right.
We can try.
Can we? Because we can go back to the previous version.
Yeah. Why don't
you
you go back
what
to
we've created?
Why don't you go back to the previous version?
All right. So
Open
I'm going
up
to
this stage. Yeah.
Do you want to leave session?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Leaving session. Leave.
All right. And while you're doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate Boss Lady around. Maybe do a little -90. Well, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Closing that one. Back into here. Create 3.0.
Okay. What's going on?
Because Edmar's watching. That's why.
I should have done snaps. I should have done snaps. Yeah. So what the heck? -90.
Blaming that guy.
Bug. The NVIDIA people. All right. I don't understand the difference there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just say, the NVIDIA guys love bugs.
Totally.
And boy, have I sent bugs.
If you find them. Hey, Marko.
Yeah.
Guy walks into a job interview. The interviewer says, I see your resume says you're really fast at math. What's 11 times 41? Guy says 57. Interviewer says, that's not even close. And the guy says, but it was fast. All right. All right. So here's what we're attempting to do, everyone who's watching. We had this working in the previous version. The new version dropped yesterday, which you should definitely check out. But because we had this working in the previous version and it's not working in this version, the suspicion is that something broke in the new version that is preventing this from happening. Could be something with the connector needs to be updated or something like that. Marko, you might want to check if there's an updated connector for Reallusion. If there's not,
that would have been smart. Oh gosh,
it's worth a shot anyway.
No.
Okay. So what Mark is doing now is he's opening the previous version of Create, and I'm staying in the new version. And
boss lady. Why is there no boss lady in this shot?
Are you in scene one? Scene one shots?
What on earth is Leching? God dang it!
Oh.
Connected to the right file. Oh no, there's no boss lady, so I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it straight to the character for now.
Okay.
I think that'll be the best bet.
If you do it straight to the character,
I
should.
Oh yeah, you should, I
should see it.
All right. This one. Assets, characters, character extra, boss lady. This one. Okay, so let's crack this one open.
And let me know when the session's been created.
Okay, and if I go live, join session, Reallusion, join. All right, so let's change to default lighting, and we should have a character. So there's our lady. Okay. Now, what I wanted to show is that we have this character, and technically, I am now controlling this character through iClone. Okay. So technically, I can do live edits and so on and so forth. But this is the schmick overlord gorgeousness. I am going to open up the Perception Neuron Access Studio. Okay. So this is all the mocap data. I'm going to open up ST. Let's go Sammy. All right. And we can see that we've got this. Okay. This is the raw mocap data. Now, what I can do here is I can come in and we can go into, let's just change workspace quickly, and we'll go into standard. And I just want to close some of these windows just to make this screen a bit bigger. we come into modify, select our character, and we come down into motion live. Because I've got the mocap stuff running in the background, enable these, perception neuron. So now when I press play and loop,
I lost his audio.
To just it's out.
And now the character, what that means is that I can put a mocap suit. Things.
Okay. Bing. With an AR thing, you can see it, and now my people are feeling like they have been left out of a magical thing. Let me just confirm with you that you're in assets, characters, character extras, boss lady.
Yes, boss lady V2.
Ah!
And then the next file.
Boss lady
you clown.
You
come on.
Donkey. All right, hold on.
Donkey.
Hold on. That's why we didn't see it. All right. Hold on, folks. This is gonna work.
All right, so I'm gonna stop this live show. I'm
No.
gonna come back to the other one then. No, cancel.
Don't stop.
No, I was gonna stop the Omniverse live stream. No.
Oh, you're gonna
and then come to the main scene and then what else? I'll just wait. I'll leave it as is.
Whatever you think is best there. Okay. So I'm gonna do what am I gonna do? I'm gonna remove her just to be safe. I'm gonna remove that layer. And then
Omniverse virtual theater. That's right, Leo. Like
Leo. See, it's what I like about Leo. He knows what he's looking at. Nice work, Leo. All right. So where are we? Assets, just calm down. Everything's fine.
There are some pretty cool videos coming out from the NVIDIA Omniverse channel as well that Dave's been previewing to me. Some more cool stuff.
Oh yeah, man! I wish I could show.
Yeah, but Edmar will shoot us.
Well, no, Dane Johnson will shoot me.
Okay.
He might not. He might be saying to himself, "Show them the videos, Dave, right now." And I'm saying, "No, we got to be safe." All right. So now, Edmar, what I'm going to do? I'm not going to join your session yet. I'm going to join the live session because that's where that's where everything revert and join.
I'm just watching your stream at the moment, so.
Oh,
pressure's on.
But it's like a 10-15 second delay.
Okay. Well, in my excitement, in my haste here. Oh no. Oh yeah. I pulled the dummy. So I gotta leave it again. So what I did was I replaced the layer, but then I didn't save it. And so when it said, "Do you want to save?" I said, "No, revert." And I blame myself. All right. So that, once again, all right, just, man, the payoff for this better pay off, or else I owe people about 30 minutes of their lives. Okay. And I'm going to take boss lady, drag her in, just like that, just like we did. Good layer workflow muscle memory happening.
You can do it.
I can do it. And now I'm going to click the save button, and then I'm going to join the live session that's been created. And Marko, if you're not going to be in that stage, but if you were in that stage, you would get a fetch.
Okay.
And then once I'm in that session and I have all my characters and everything, then, all right, here it is. Here it is, folks. Here it is. Join session. Aha, Reallusion. Join.
So let's just rewind and put that back into perspective. I have a mocap suit on, not right now. I'm playing one of the videos, one of the pre-recorded ones from the perception neuron that's going into iClone, picking up the character and bringing it over into Omniverse. From there, Dave, who's in the US,
Yeah, from
can
Australia,
see
by the
my
way.
animation.
From Australia. And we're not over these fiber mega connections either.
Yeah, no, I'm in Australia. We got poor internet. NBN.
Okay, so I'm going to slide her over. And now, oh, hey. Yeah, let's pretty her up a little bit. There we go.
Okay, so you've just joined the session for me.
Okay.
That's how far behind we are.
Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, so what people have to realize is that I'm watching this in real time, but there's a delay on the
on the YouTubes.
So as Marko said, coming from mocap source through Reallusion into Omniverse Nucleus server in the cloud, by the way, and then push back out to our workstations.
Amazing.
Yeah, really is. And now, if I wanted to join an AR or VR, whatever, then I could be a mocap. Well, no, I couldn't. Someone else would be an AR VR. I'd be a mocap, and we're acting together, being directed on the shot, and then we just bake out our animations and go and bring them into Omniverse.
Yeah, that's the important thing as well. Is that if we were to actually just bake out the animation, it wouldn't be so jittery. It's a lot cleaner.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just you have to remember that we're streaming data to the servers. But yeah. What does Edmar think of that? I can't hear him. So
I'm blown away. I think it's amazing. I just can't imagine what this kind of workflow will enable people to do.
Here he comes. He's going to say it.
Yep. Amazing.
You're 15 seconds behind, so he's about to hear what you said.
No, I'm not going to hear anything. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we could go on for the next, day and a half in this, but this might be a good place to end it, unless someone in the comment says, show me the 3ds Max live connector, and then I can do that.
No, screw 3ds Max, Blender all the way, sunshine.
No, not.
Yeah.
What is a Blender? I've never even heard of that. 3ds Max, folks. It's the future. Okay. Oh, no. Wait. No. Should I do it anyway? Fine. I'll do it anyway.
So just Leo, just quickly. One person body mocap, one person facial mocap, and then voice actor adding. No, you could have one person doing all that. So you'd have mocap, you could do, put the phone and record facial animation and do audio all at the same time. I don't know how audio would come through. Actually, audio would come through maybe like on a Discord or something. However, we're doing audio right now. But we could have, literally multiple people just in a room, individual rooms coming together. Obviously, interacting with the world isn't really going to work. Actually, can you interact with the world?
Well, yeah, if I added physics colliders to her hands, she might be able to knock stuff over.
Might be able to knock stuff over. Maybe this might be a good user case for the action graph.
Yeah, we need to do it in Machinima. Or we could do it. We could use Action Graph, but Machinima has a good constraint tool that you can just pick the bone, pick the thing, and then the thing's constrained to the bone.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
All right. No. Okay, I'm not going to do any of those things. What I'm going to do is I am going to open this USD from here. So now I'm going to... Yeah?
So you can see the mocap data in 3ds Max.
Fine. Pivot.
Can you?
Pivot. Yeah, I can.
Can you talk to your Blender people to pull up their socks and jocks? I don't know, whatever. I want this in Blender.
Well, your wish may come true, my friend.
Ooh. I think I might have to send them a care package with some Vegemite, which is disgusting, but it's Vegemite, and some Tim Tams then.
Okay.
If they can do that, tell them they will get Tim Tams and Vegemite. I will send that to them. Hang on. Do you even know what Tim Tams are?
No, I never heard of a Tim Tam.
Oh,
I had a friend named Tim Tam.
You don't know the delicacy of a Tim Tam. It is. Oh, you didn't even know what a Tim Tam slam is. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, listen,
So-
before you say what you're about to say,
Sorry.
I have tried Vegemite.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yes.
I can't stand it. My wife is like, so good. And I'm like, bleh.
Okay.
Disgusting.
So first this is going to take forever because the character is dude huge and her materials are massive. Second, 3ds Max doesn't support USD scale yet. So I don't, as long as okay, here it comes. As long as the nodes are there, then it should be okay. Cause the only thing that's happening, I don't know, man, but let's find out if this doesn't take half an hour. And that'd be cool because this will be the 3ds Max Live connector part if it works, which it looks like it's going extremely slow.
Yeah. Do you want to call it and then we jump over onto the Discord and say hi and blah blah blah?
No, hold on, man.
Nope.
Well, I mean,
No, I don't want the people to think
Tell
that
you what.
Max is superior.
it's superior. It's not about superior, inferior. It's about what tool do you know, and does it connect to other tools, and can you
Yes.
use it collaboratively and to get your work done? And so,
Yeah.
it's not a versus. It's a connection thing. Okay, here we go. All right. So now here's the test that I am 5% thinking might work.
I wonder if I'm going to get pinged for using your footage. Wonder if YouTube's going to be like, hey, they're stealing your stuff.
Huh.
Edmar, you better not block me for that one.
God, it's got to load.
I've already reported it.
It's got to load again.
Oh my goodness.
Tell you
this
what.
is massive.
I'm gonna leave this. Let's leave the stream. Go to Discord.
Yep.
If it works, I'm gonna share my screen in Discord, and everyone will be able to see it.
Good idea.
Yeah. So let's do that. And to the few we have left, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining. I hope you learned. Wait. Incentive is gone. Okay, so here's what's happening. It's moving the route. So it is sort of working. It's moving the route, but because USD scale is not supported, it doesn't understand that. It doesn't understand the skinning of the character to the bones.
Okay.
I could do this in Maya. It might work. In fact, maybe I'll just try to do that in Discord, and we'll leave this. But something is happening, which is pretty cool. And you'll have to come to Discord to see if it works in Maya. Anyway, this was awesome, Marko. I can't thank you enough for all the time you put into this and learning Omniverse and promoting it for us and all those things. I hope it's a useful tool for you, and I hope everyone who watched learned a little bit about how to do a USD workflow collaboratively across the world. Any parting words, buddy?
I'm tired. I'm looking forward to sleeping.
Yes.
Because I've been waking up 5 every morning for the past week just to practice and rehearse and get stuff ready.
Yeah.
With my streams, I just kind of come online. I'm like, cool, what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly, man. So thank you for that, for making that sacrifice. I hope that you get some sleep. And
thank you.
And now, Edmar, thanks for joining and holding my hand, making sure the whole Streamlabs thing or StreamYard.
You're an expert. You're a veteran now, man.
Okay, you rock, man. And let's all just meet up in Discord and say goodbye here.
No worries. Thank you very much, guys.
See you, buddy.
Bye, everybody.